I'm getting ready to say something that's going to piss a whole bunch of 50-somethings off. You're not too old, you're too damn comfortable. Most people think the biggest reason that they haven't changed their life because I'm 50. That is so much BS. I think the biggest reason is something much more dangerous: comfort. Not comfortable because life is great, comfortable because you've gotten used to live with things that you should have changed years ago. You've gotten used to the unhappy marriage, you've gotten used to the job you freaking hate, gotten used to carrying the extra weight, gotten used to putting your dreams way in the past. After a number of years, all that begins to feel normal. And then you wake up one day and you tell yourself, I'm just too old, too grumpy. What if that's not true? What if you're not too old? What if you simply spent so many freaking years thinking the same way, living the same way, you just even forgot that that shit was possible? I know exactly what that feels like. I did that. There was many years when I thought my life was just what it was. Stayed in a marriage 23 years too long, 300 pounds, insulin dependent, drank every day. Diabetes was crazy out of control, insulin dependent. I was not building the future I deserved. I was not the man I wanted to be. And I kept saying, someday, I'll change someday, next year, next month. After things settle down a little bit, someday is never going to come if you keep waiting. Truth is, nothing changed until I became uncomfortable on purpose. I started walking when I didn't feel like walking, changed the way I ate. It was so much easier just to not do that. I stopped drinking, even though it was horribly hard. Started creating my social media. Now I'm making a living at it. I didn't think anybody was going to watch. None of those decisions were comfortable. They all felt uncomfortable. They all gave me uncertain outcomes, but that's where your growth is. Not inside comfort, inside discomfort. And today I'm 57 years old. I've lost more than 70 pounds. I wake up before 3 in the morning. I create content. You're watching it. Building a coaching business, preparing for an entire new chapter of my life, moving to South America and Colombia with my wife. And none of that happened because I was younger than everyone else. Happened because I finally stopped using excuses when I avoided the difficult decision. And here's what I've learned. Your comfort zone doesn't usually look comfortable. Sometimes it looks like stress. Sometimes it looks like depression. Sometimes it looks like exhaustion. Sometimes it looks like staying in a life that you already know isn't making you happy. My name is Eric, and I'm an accountability coach, and I help people get up and change their lives. If you'd like to know what that is, hit me with an inbox. I help people every single day. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.